In the last session, we have seen software's installations. Every software, whatever is required for Java development, all the softwares we have installed, and also we have taken care of configuration, that is path environment variable. The complete setup is done in the last session. In this session, let us see complete development environment, development structure, development procedure. First and foremost one, create one directory. In that directory, try to develop all the programs. Open Windows Explorer, window key and E, window and E, window key and E key. Window and E. Windows Explorer is opened. You can expand the same through Alt space bar and X. Alt space bar and X. Yesterday we observed C drive for operating system, D drive for downloads and installations. Downloads and installations. Go to the E drive if at all you have. If you don't have any other drive, then you can use the same existing user drive. In the E drive, I'll create one folder for the development. Everybody, define one folder. John Batch DEV. Don't choose any uppercase alphabets and don't go for any spaces. No space, no uppercase alphabets. One folder for the development purpose. So this is like a February. Let me rename. FEB batch DEV. All the programs I'll be developing in this folder only. You also maintain one folder for the development purpose. All the programs we will be developing in this folder. Go inside. Let us develop a programs here. In case of Java development, there are 3 steps available. Let us see what are those 3 steps. First one is composing. Composing a Java program, it is the first step. Second one, compiling a Java program. The third one, running a Java program. Composing. Compiling and running. There are 3 steps to be followed to develop any Java program. To develop any Java program, what is composing a Java program? Writing a program, typing a program. We should not use I'm typing a program, or I'm developing a program, or I'm coding a program. Those words are not the industry regularly using words. The regularly using word is composing. Composing a program. Composing. It is also like a typing a program, developing a program, writing a program. But those words are not using in the industry frequently. Composing a Java program. It is nothing but writing a program, developing a program, typing a program. Composing. So while composing a program, we will be using one editor. It can be a notepad or it can be Edit Plus. Yesterday, we have installed Edit Plus. Same Edit Plus will be used to compose a Java program. To compose a Java program. In order to compose a program, we required one editor. We already installed the editor. Same editor will be using to compose a program. You can use. We can use Notepad. We can use a text pad. Any kind of editor. Any kind of editor. So Notepad is very plain. Composing is more difficult. Very, very plain. Whatever you are typing, same it will be displayed. If you see the Edit Place, you'll come to know the difference between Notepad and Edit Place. Edit Place will be giving different colors, some kind of formatting automatically. So that is why Notepad is little difficult, but absolutely possible to use. There is no difference. Then come to the compiling. Yesterday, in the previous class, we were keep on using Java C command, Java C command, Java C. C stands for compiler. By using Java C command, we will compile the program. By using Java C command, by using Java C command, we will compile a program. Program compilation. Compilation can be done through Java C command. Through Java C command. Compile the program by using Java C. Compile the program by using Java C command. Java C command. After, we'll come. After compilation, we can run in the third step. We can run in the third step, running a program. Running a program can be done by using Java command. Java command. Yesterday, we ran even Java command. Yesterday, we ran even Java command. We ran even Java command. By using Java command, we can run the program. By using Java C command, we can compile the program. By using Java command, we can run. Use the Java command to run. Java command. Yesterday, we ran Java command several times. Without this setup, we cannot do any of these three steps. Yesterday's content is very much required for all these three steps. Please observe. While composing, we are using Edit Plus. Yesterday, we installed Edit Plus. While compiling, we are using Java C command. Yesterday, we updated path environment variable in order to run Java C command. To run a Java program, we required Java command. Even Java command also coming into the picture after updating a path. Once a path updation done, you can able to run even Java command. Java C command, Java command, both we are using for compiling and running. Now, let us start the first step, composing a program, composing a Java program. Go to the desktop, you can see the Edit Plus. Everybody go to the desktop, Window M. Just to type Window M, you can go to the desktop. Double click on Edit Plus. Double click on Edit Plus. Whenever you are opening Edit Plus first time, you'll be getting this window. Only first time. Click on Yes. Click on Yes. Even this also you'll be getting first time only. Click on OK. No need of changing anything. These are temporary directors. We don't require to bother. Click OK. This you will not be getting. Already Edit Plus was used in my system. That is why this type of message. Even if you are getting this also, click Yes. This also you'll be getting first time only. Click on Trial. No need of entering username and registration code. Click on Trial. After clicking on Trial, you can see 30 days evaluation period. For 30 days, you can click on I agree. After 30 days, you cannot click on I agree. Even though you are clicking on I agree, you'll be getting this type of message. So I'm using this almost for the past 20 years. So after 30 days, what you can do is, please observe. No need of clicking on I agree after 30 days. After 30 days, just to bring this pop-up window to the bottom and keep working. So no need of clicking on I agree. For 30 days, you can click on I agree, it will disappear. Trial period. After trial period, you can bring this pop-up window to the bottom and keep working. I'm using this for a long years. Click on yes. This is the Edit Plus. Edit Plus is open. Now go to the File, New Java. You can see File, New Java, File, New Java. Whenever you select File, New Java, you will be getting the minimum code which is required for every Java program. For every Java program, this is the minimum code. This minimum code is very much required for every Java program. For every Java program, this code is required. You can see here different colors, clear indentation, formatting. So we will not be getting more and more confusion here. There is no chance of getting more confusion. This is the base code for every Java program. This is like a class design. In every object-oriented programming, class is a main entity. You will be knowing more about a class while covering encapsulation. As of now, try understanding. This is one class. Give a name to the class. While giving a name to the class, first letter, try keeping in the uppercase, but it is not a mandatory. Try keeping in the uppercase. It's not a mandatory, it is a convention. Please observe, in every object-oriented programming languages, classes required. Classes required. In Java, everything is developing through class only. Without a class, we cannot develop anything. If we consider Python, class doesn't require if you are not achieving object-oriented programming. In case of Python, single line is sufficient to print hello world. But in Java, that is not possible. Everything should be inside a class. Everything should be inside a class. Class is required. Class is required. But you'll know more about a class while covering encapsulation. So as of now, consider hello is a name to the class. We are giving a name. We are giving a name. Any name you can give. Any name you can give. Recommended is first letter in the uppercase. It's not even mandatory, but it's a kind of convention. You have to follow some of the industry standards. Among them, first and very important standard is class name, choosing first letter in the uppercase. Class name, choosing first letter in the uppercase. Now, this file should be saved. You can see in the top, untitled1.java. Top left, you can see edit place, untitled1.java. Untitled. Every file should be saved. Every file should be saved. While saving, you have to consider three things. One is location. One is location. Second one is the name of the file. Second one is the name of the file. Third one is the type of the file. Type of the file. You may be knowing Word document. You may be knowing HTML file. You may be knowing Excel sheets. These are different types. Word document is one. Excel sheet is one. HTML file is one. Text file is one. Different types of files are available. Whenever you are saving any file, whenever you are saving any file, first you have to choose the location where you have to save. Location. Second one, you have to choose the name of the file. Name of the file. What is the name of the file? Third one, type of the file. Type of the file. It can be a text type. It can be Word document. It can be Java type. It can be C type, C++ type. Different types of files. Without a type, file is almost like a corrupted file. There is no chance of developing a file without a type. There is a possibility, but that file cannot be recognized by any software, any program. Always file should have a type. So here, location, already we created one folder in the E drive. Already we have created a folder in the E drive. February batch DEV, that is the location. Location we got to know. Second one, name of the file. Name of the file, choose as a class name itself. This is also not a mandatory in most of the scenarios. There are some scenarios where class name only should save as a file name. In some scenarios, mandatory. In most of the scenarios, it's not a mandatory. But still, try following. Choosing a class name itself file name. I repeat once again. Choosing class name itself as a file name is not a mandatory in most of the scenarios. There are some scenarios, mainly two scenarios are there, where class name only should choose for the file name. What are the scenarios that you cannot understand by now itself? You'll come to know the later. No matter whether compiler or runtime forcing you to give a file name as a class name or not, always try giving a class name itself as a file name. In some scenarios, it allows any name. In some scenarios, it won't allow any name. It required only class name. From today onwards, we will be following as a convention, as a rule, choosing class name itself as a file name. File name. So we got to know file location. We got to know file name. Third one is file type. This is a Java program. We already set to the edit place file new Java. File new Java. That is why in the top left, it's already provided .java. SR. Edit place will be giving automatically type as a Java. We don't require to bother about giving a type as a Java. We already choose file new Java. Because of that, edit plus knows this file type is a Java. Edit plus knows this file type is a Java. That is why we don't require to bother type. So location we know, file name we know, type already edit plus knows. Got it? Save this file. Saving any of the file through Control S. Use the Control S. All three try following. First one, location. Location. You can see the E drive. Whichever folder you have created, whichever folder you have created. Whichever folder you have created, go inside that folder. FEB batch DEV. Select this. Go inside. First step got over. We choose the location. We have chosen the location. Come to the second one, file name. You can see the file name. You are getting untitled. Now exactly type as a class name. HELLO. Even case also exactly same. Don't be neglect on developing a program. Each and every point you should observe, you should follow exactly as it is. So most of the beginners I have seen something like just to typing hello with H in the lower case. Every point is important. Every point you are developing for somebody. That somebody is compiler. You are not developing for yourself. If you are developing for yourself, there can be some excuses in your development. You are developing to the compiler. Compiler won't allow any mistakes. After compilation, running. Runtime environment also won't allow any mistakes. Finally, you are developing this task for the customer. Customer will not be allowing any deviations. While printing a 5, if your program is printing 6, customer will be laughing at you. Why your program is not giving a correct output? According to my input, your program has to give a 5, but it is giving a 6. Nowhere excuses in the life. Please observe. In the software, no excuses. Only in the human life is excuses. That is why every word, every sentence, whatever I'm telling, every word, every sentence you have to grasp. If you find like a new, you have to note down and you have to practice again and again. Whatever syntax I'm telling, whatever rule I'm telling, whatever note I'm telling, in throughout the life, you may be using 10,000 times, 20,000 times. That is why every point is very important. Don't dream about your girlfriends. Don't leave from Lara while attending the classes. So your total attention should be in Lara itself. Now, file name is a hello. So you can see the bottom save as a type Java. Automatically Eclipse is chosen Java. Sorry, Edit Plus is chosen Java. Third one, we don't require to bother. We already mentioned file new Java. That is why Edit Plus recognized your file is a Java file. It automatically provided type as a Java. So third one automatically we are getting. We have to take care of two things. One is location. Second one is name. Location is February batch DAV. Name is class name. Got it all. So save as type Java. Click on save. Click on save button. First step got over. Now come to the February batch DAV. You can see hello. You can also see type as a Java source file. In some systems, it may be displaying as a hello.java also. The .java extension, no matter whether it is displaying or not, just to check it out, what is the type? Java source file. Composing resulting a Java file. Composing step is got over. Composing step got over. It resulted a Java file. So we got Java file. How we composed by using Edit Plus. This is the original file. Composing step resulted hello.java. Composing step resulted hello.java. First step got over. We have to move the second step. What is the second step? Compilation. Second step is compilation. Compilation. Second step is compilation. Compilation should be done through Java-C command. Java-C command. One more point. You need to run Java-C command from the place where Java file is saved. Observe this part. Java-C command should run from the place where Java file is saved. Wherever Java file is saved, from that location. Wherever Java file is saved, from that location. Wherever Java file is saved, from that location only, you have to trigger Java C command. Wherever Java file is saved, from that location, we have to trigger Java C command. Java C command should be triggered from the base where Java file is saved. Java file should be saved. Java file should be saved. Sorry. Java C command. Java C command should be triggered from the place where Java file is saved. Now everybody come to here. You are able to see hello.java. Now go for Alt D. Alt D. Address bar is selected. Alt D. Address bar is selected. Alt D. Address bar is selected. Type CMD. In the selected place itself, type CMD. Type CMD. Press enter. Automatically command prompt to open directly to the place where Java file is there. You can just mention dir. You can see current file hello.java. Are you able to see hello.java? Are you able to see hello.java? Now clear the console. CLS. Trigger Java C command. Yesterday we were using Java C space hyphen version. Now give a Java C space name of the file. Whichever file it has to compile, whichever is available in the current directory. In the current directory, file is hello.java. .java is a mandatory. Then only file is having a qualified name. With only name, file is not qualified. You have to mention extension also, type also, .java. This .java should not be kept in the uppercase. No file will have an extension in the uppercase. All extensions will be in the lower cases only. Here also .java extension in the lower case. Java C space hello.java. Java C space hello.java. Everybody got like this? No errors, nothing. Java C space hello.java. Now trigger dir. Earlier there was only hello.java. Now there is a hello.class also. compiler, javac command generated a new file. That new file type is a class. That new file type is a class. Type is a class. But the name is same. Hello and hello. Type vary. We developed Java file type. Javac command developed class type. What is there in that class that you cannot understand now itself? It is one of the binary file. It contains a byte code. You will be knowing more about class information. That is class file information. You will be knowing later. Now, even check it out in the February batch. You can see class file. You can see the class type. Hello class. Compilation is done. How we have done compilation? By using javac command. From where we have triggered javac command? From the place where Java file is saved. What resulted through compilation? What resulted through compilation? It resulted hello.class. Class file. Binary file. It contains a byte code. You cannot understand what is content in the hello.class. If you wanted, you can just to open it. Maybe right click, everybody in the class. Right click, choose the edit place. Right click on class file, choose the edit place. This is the content generated by javac command for our Java file. We developed a simple Java file. For that Java file, we got this class. You cannot understand what is this. Even I also cannot understand. It is not like a human readable language. It is a mission readable language. It is for only mission, like a software. Only softwares and hardwares can able to understand the format of this. It is called as a byte code. You will be knowing more about information of byte code. So come to the bottom, you can say hello.java, hello.class. To avoid the confusion, close the hello.class. To avoid the confusion, close the hello.class. Done everybody? Compilation got over, we got the class file. Hello.class. So second step completely got over. Let's move to the third step. The third step, running. Running can be done through Java command. running can be done through Java command. That Java command also should run from the place where class file is available. Class file using by Java command. Java command required a class file. Java command required a class file. You need to run the Java command from the place where class file is generated. We need to run Java command from the place where class file is available. Class file also available in the same location. Same location. Wherever Java file is there, in the same location, class file. In the command prompt, we are in the same location. So we already triggered dir. Command class. Trigger Java space Java space. You need to give a only name of the class, not the extension also. This is the condition to be followed. What Java command already having a instruction is, if I supply hello, you have to look for hello.class. If I supply ABC, you have to look for ABC.class. If I supply test, you have to look for test.class. That is why we have to mention only name of the class, not the extension. If you mention hello.class, then Java command will be looking for a file which is having a name as hello.class.class. This is the contract provided to the Java command. So that is why while triggering Java command, trigger Java command from the place where class file is available. Second one, while triggering Java command, mention only name of the class. Don't mention dot class extension additionally. Now you can see, you got the hello world. So we are getting output as a hello world. Java command giving a output hello world. All three steps we follow. We got the finally hello world. It's a simple hello world program. Here, we didn't develop anything. We observed each and every step how to do. Only process. 3 steps, one by one. What we developed, we just mentioned only name of the class in the Java file. Rest of the things we got from the edit place. Edit place only develop. Done everybody? This is our first program, Hello World program. We have seen the output of this program. Output of this program is Hello World. Yes or no? Let us see one more Hello World program right from the scratch. All the steps we will see. Once again, close all the windows. Every window close it. Alt space bar and C. 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 Close all the windows. Let us start let us start right from the scratch. First one, window E. Window and E. Go to the E drive. Wherever folder is created, go to the drive. February batch DEV. February batch DEV. This is the place where we developed Java file. This is only the place we will be using for all the Java files. Before Eclipse, I'll be using this folder only. You also should use the same folder. Almost for 1.5 months, we'll use this folder only. But inside this folder, we will create subfolders. How to create that folders, what is the need of creating that folders, you'll come to know later. Okay. So here, let us develop a second program. Again, go for window M, window M. Window key, M key. Desktop you are able to see. You can see the edit place. Double click on it. Window M. Window M. Open the edit place. This pop-up window, you can use I agree for 30 days. After 30 days, bring to the bottom. Whatever file we developed earlier, automatically it is displayed. You can see in the left side one tab, hello.java as one tab. Again, go for file new Java. File new Java. Whenever you go for file new Java, edit plus is providing mandatory minimum, mandatory code, whatever is minimum code is required. You need to provide a name of the class. Why do we require a class? You'll come to know later. As of now, you can think like everything in Java we have to develop inside a class. That is why we are getting a class. We have to give a name to the class. We can give any name by following some of the rules, some of the conditions, some of the conventions. Let us give class name as hello again. Hello again. A in the uppercase. A very important point. Most of the beginners, while choosing two words, they are giving a space. In the English language, for clarity purpose, we are giving a space between two words. But in the programming, especially while choosing a name, you should not choose a space, even though that name containing two words, three words, four words. So to avoid space usage, go for second word, first letter in the uppercase, third word, first letter in the uppercase. This is called as a camel case convention. Camel case convention. Only name. Wherever names are choosing, space should not be. Wherever names are choosing, wherever names, don't go for space. That is why While creating a folder also, I told very clearly, don't give a space. While creating a folder name also should not have a space. Now here, the cursor is in the rightmost after N. You can see in my system, the cursor pointer, it is there after N. Go for Control Shift left arrow, Control Shift left arrow. Keep the cursor in the rightmost. Control Shift left arrow. We are able to copy. We are able to select. Now go for Control C. Why we are copying this one? We have to give a file name as a class name. While you are typing this much bigger one, there is a chance of committing a typo error. The second rule here is, whatever word you already typed, don't type the same word second time. Copy paste. Whatever word you already typed, same word should not type second time, third time, fourth time. Go to the place where you typed first time. Copy and paste. That is why you should know Control Shift left arrow. Selecting only word, no space also. Let us consider, if at all, keeping a cursor in the left side, Control Shift right arrow. From left to right, I am trying to select. Now, automatically one space also selected. This is a wrong. You should not select like this. Always go for rightmost. From the rightmost, Control Shift left arrow. No space selected. Exactly word. Control C. Control C. Control S. Control S. Choose the location. By default, edit place is bringing to the same location. Edit place remembered the location where we saved previous file. No need of selecting location again and again. Edit place able to remember. Now, file name. Again, you are getting untitled one. So select the untitled one. Control V. Control V. Whatever you copied into the clipboard, same we are pasting. Type is a Java. Type is a Java. These are done. Directly you can click on save. All three are done. Location choose it automatically. File name through Control V. Type automatically. Click on save. Done everybody. Now, come to the February batch DAV. You can say hello again.java. Java source file is the second hello world program. Esarto. Hello again.java. We composed a Java program. First step got over for second program. First step, composing. Composing got over. What is the second step? What is the second step? Compilation. Compilation. Select the address bar. Select the address bar, type CMD, press enter. We reach to the location where Java file is saved. Yes or no? You can go for dir. You can see 3 files. Among them, hello again.java. We reached exactly to the location where our Java file is there. Clear the console, CLS. Trigger Java C command. Java C space. Everybody, just right click and paste. Automatically class name we are getting. Class name only we choose as a file name. Now we have to give a just to .java extension. Right click and paste .java. Hello again .java. Press enter. This is the compilation. Type dir. Are you able to find a class file? Then even you can check it out in the February batch DUV. There is a class file. We developed a Java file. Java C command developed a class file. Second step got over. Let's move to the third step. What is the third step? Running. Running should be done from the place where class file is generated. Same location. Java space. Right click and paste. Already class name is there in the clipboard. Right click and paste. That's it. You don't require to bother about how much length of the class name. Why? Because we are typing one time, then keep using same again and again through copy paste. Always advisable to give very clear name, more description through name itself. You should not give any shortcut names. Why? Because in the software, no one is permanent in the same project. Keep moving. Whenever you are leaving from the project, new people should not find a difficulty on understanding your naming convention. If it is a detailed name, by seeing the name itself, most of the information everybody should understand. That is why clearly multiple words in the name itself. Even though space is not allowed, go for camel case convention. Make it as a single word. But inside that, for clarity purpose, big sentence. Got it or? We'll see one more. Let us close all the windows. I'll show once again right from the beginning. First and foremost one, window E. E drive. Window E, E drive. Go to the February batch DEV. Go inside. This is the place where our Java files we saved, compiler also generated. Now we can open edit place from here itself by choosing any of the Java file. Select the last Java file. Right click and edit place. Select the last Java file. Right click, edit place. Got it? Now, whatever this I agree, 30 days I agree, afterwards bringing to the bottom. Now you can see left bottom 2 tabs. Automatically, previously, whatever Java files we developed, those are displaying through tabs. Come to the file new Java, everybody. The third program, file new Java. So I'm giving a name as a hello, again, and again. Almost 4 words are there. Clarity also there between the words by choosing uppercase first letter. Now cursor is there after N. Hello again and again. Please observe my name. Whatever convention I follow. Again is one word, A in the uppercase. And is a one word, A is the uppercase. Again. Now cursor is there immediately after N. Go for Control Shift left arrow. Control Shift left arrow. Control Shift left arrow. Now Control C. Control S. Location we are getting automatically. Type also we are getting automatically. Name is there in the clipboard. Just to Control V. Click on Save. Composing. The third Hello World program got over. Composing got over. Now come to the location where we composed. Alt D. You know already. Alt D. Type CMD. Automatically command prompt is opening to the location wherever Java file is there. Go for Alt space bar and X to maximize. You can see the dir. All these commands we experimented fully. You can see hello again and again .java. 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 Now trigger Java C space Right click. Come on. Right click. .java. You can trigger dir. Hello again and again dot class. Hello again and again dot class. Java command space right click center. This is how we can develop any number of hello world programs. Any number of hello world programs. Let all files as it is without closing. Let us develop one more Java file. File new Java without closing. File new Java. File new Java. I'm choosing my first program. M in the uppercase, F in the uppercase, P in the uppercase without any spaces. Now cursor is in the right post. Cursor is in the right post. Control Shift left arrow. Control Shift left arrow. Control Shift left arrow. Control C. Control C. Control S. Control S. Control V. Save. It's a fraction of second to develop a hello world program. Now, already command prompt is there in the same location. No need of opening new command prompt. Just trigger dir. You can see my first program.java. My first program.java. Trigger Java C command. Space. Right click and paste. .java. Trigger dir. My first program.class. Trigger Java command. Space. Right click. Center. Hello world program. Very simple. Come to the edit place. Let's go for one more program. File new Java. While learning, it is very recommended to develop more and more classes to understand more and more classes. For some topics, we may be developing 100, 200 classes. For developing 200 class names, choosing 200 class names, it may be little difficult. Hello, or person, or a manager. So keep on counting. We may get 30 or 40 words. We may not be getting more and more. While learning, the best approach to develop more classes is choosing class names like A, B, C, D, till to Z, then go for A1, A2, A3, then B1, B2, B3. It is only learning, while learning. In the projects, we should not use class name as a class name as a A1, class name as a B1. In the projects, we will be using class name as a person, class name as an employee, class name as a product. Initial 1.5 months, we will be choosing class names as a single letter, A1, A2, B, B1, B2, B3, Z1, Z2, in order to compose more and more classes to know the each and every concept very clearly. To understand crystal clear way, more classes we have to develop. If we consider just a simple concept of for loop, we will be developing 98 programs. If you are keep on going for names like a manager or person or employee, we may finding a difficulty on identifying new class name. That is why recommended choosing class A, class B, class C, class Z, then A1, B1, C1, D1 or Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4, Z5. But while implementing in the project, we won't follow this one. I'll show both. In the learning, more classes how we can develop very easily choosing the names. In the development, what are the class names we have to choose? That also you'll come to know. In the beginning, for 1.5 months, we will be going through all basic things, mainly operators, variables, conditional statements, and loops. So here, more and more programs very much required. Even CSC student, MCA student also required more and more programs. Every concept we should know very clear. Let me choose class name as A. I'm choosing class name as A. Try saving. Single letter may not be required to copy. SR. But it is recommended to follow the same approach. Either one word or, one character or multiple characters. It's up to you. Then, Control S, Shift A. Don't say with the lowercase A. We have given a class name as the uppercase A. Most of the beginners very casual while developing. If you are really casual, don't take the admission in Lara. If you are really serious, then only come forward. Vast content, n number of programs. In the core Java basics itself, close to 5,000 programs we are developing. More and more seriousness. First of all, you should observe each and every word, whatever I'm explaining. Each and every sentence, each and every note you have to follow. See. You can also observe in the bottom, tabs are increasing. For every file, one tab. Whenever you wanted previous files, simply you can click on that tab. You can go to the previous. Now, come to the same location. Trigger Java C command, space e.java. Java space, class name A. Hello world. From now onwards, you can keep choosing class name as a word or class name as a single alphabet. Single alphabet. Now here. So we have seen almost 5 programs, all are hello world. We didn't compose anything. We got every information from the edit place. We understood the class names only. Rest of the things we don't know anything. Now here, This portion is called as a method. You will be knowing more about methods later. This is the method. But you will be knowing more about methods later. Don't worry anything. It's almost like a 5 hours delivery is there with respect to methods. You will be knowing more about methods later. Here, the method name. Method name is a main. This is the default method which we have to develop. Same. Looking by Java command to execute. We have to develop one method. Same method should be executed. There is a contract between us and the Java command. What is that contract? Develop a method with a name as main. I'll be calling the same main. Java command already developed. We are developing a program now. We are using Java command whichever already developed. There should be a contract between Java developers and Java command. Java developers like us, we have to develop a method with a some name. Java command should look the same method with the same name. There is a contract between two teams. First team is Java developers like us. Second team, Java command developer. Whoever developed Java command, they have given a tuning. They have given the note. They have given a condition to the Java command like always look for a main method. That is why we should develop a main method. So this all you will come to know later in the different topics. Public is coming under access levels. Separate topic is there. At that time you can understand. Today you are a beginner. You hardly understood only procedure of developing a hello world program. You cannot understand what is access level today itself. Lot of things you should know before understanding access level. There is a separate topic with a name as static. It is an anti of the object-oriented programming. So you don't know anything about object-oriented programming. How you can understand anti of the object-oriented programming? In down the line, you'll come to know more about static. Similarly, void. Void comes under return type of a method. Every method should require a return type. You'll come to know more about return types while covering methods. I already said methods topic itself almost close to 5 hours discussion. In that you'll come to know why. Then this comes under argument of a method. While covering methods only, you will be knowing arguments. Definitely everybody might be knowing at least basics of the C. Basics, very basics of the C. Forget about Java, forget about anything. You may be heard about functions. Function also taking argument. Function also taking argument. In the C, whatever function, in the Java, same is a method. See, in other programming languages, calling like a function. In the Java, same function is called as a method. Name of the method, return type of the method, argument of the method. You'll be knowing more about this later. Then, string and system, both are showing in the red color. Both are built in. Both are predefined classes in the Java. In the Java, like our hello class, string is one of the built-in class which is already available in the Java. Like our hello again class, system is a built-in class which is already available in the Java. No need of bothering about anything over here. All are predefined, very much required for every Java program. For every Java program, this content is very much required. This whole statement is used for printing something in the command prompt. If you want to print anything in the command prompt, blindly keep using system.out.println. What is system, what is out, what is println? The detailed picture you will come to know while covering file handling. It is the last topic in the core Java advanced. Don't bother anything today. Keep using system.out.println to print in the command prompt. What is system, what is out, what is println, you'll come to know while covering file handling. It is one of the predefined statement which we had to use to print something in the command prompt. In order to print anything in the command prompt, we have to use this, and we are calling this as a SOP, rather than system.out.println. Every developer calling this as a SOP. SOP. Use SOP to print something in the command prompt. Anything you can print, not only hello world. Anything we can print, not only hello world. Got it or not? So now, this A class we already compiled and run. Let us see how we can modify existing Java file. We have seen how to develop a new Java file. 5 Java files we develop. Let us take the fifth one. Let us try modifying. So instead of hello world, let me go for hello India. We don't want world. First we wanted India, then only world. I wanted to modify the existing Java file. This Java file already compiled, already ran also. We have seen hello world. Now I'm modifying the same. Any Java file while modifying, two mandatory steps are there. Two mandatory steps. First one, you need to save. Please modify first. After modifying, you can see the color. There is a red mark. There is no red mark in other places. This red mark says you modified, and are not saved yet. Generally, everybody might have understood, might have observed, file should be saved for every modification. Even though you are not a computer science student, definitely we need to save the file for every modification. For every modification, we need to save the file. Here, we modified edit place. We have modified edit place, that is Java file, and we didn't save. So edit place is showing your a.java modified and yet to save, not saved yet. Don't go forward. First to save it before going forward. First to save before going to others. First to save it. Control S. Control S. Saving got over. This is the mandatory step for every modification. For every modification, this is the mandate. Second mandate is, these changes are there in the Java file only. Java command running a class file. These changes should transfer to the class file. Whatever you had done, the changes in the Java file, those changes should transfer to the class file. That can be done through compilation. You need to recompile for every change. You need to recompile for every change. Without recompiling, you will not be getting changes into the class file. Java command using a class file. Java command not running Java file. Java command running a class file. The second mandatory is recompilation. You can see one thing, everybody. Just to go for up arrow 2 times. Up arrow 2 times. Previously, whichever commands you have triggered. Whichever commands you have triggered. Now go to one time down arrow. Compilation is done. Try running. You got the modified output. Yes or no? Existing Java file. While modifying, most of the beginners wasting at least 2-3 hours. Yes, I modified. Why I'm not getting the output? Modified output. Either they're forgetting to save or they're forgetting to recompile. You had to remember, before switching over from the edit place to command prompt, without fail, you have to press Ctrl S. It should be a habitual. Generally, every developer will be having a habitual of Ctrl S for every statement. For every statement typing, Ctrl S is a habitual. Got it, Arthur? Why? Because if at all power went away, assume you don't have a backup in your laptop. Whatever you typed, you'll be losing. Control S. It won't take 1 second to press. Got it, Arthur? If it is a habitual, like a pressing enter, Control S. Whenever you are moving out from the edit place to the command prompt, you should have a habitual of Control S. Then you'll be avoiding hours together. Let us consider. You didn't save the file, modified. You went to command prompt, you recompiled and ran. You are getting previous output, not the modified output. Keep on observing in the Java file. What went wrong? Why I am not getting modified content? Again, coming back to the command prompt, recompile, run. Again, coming to the Java file. Has seen the students who wasted hours together. They're not observing small points. That is why each and every point, whatever I'm telling, you should observe. You should remember. You should practice in the same way. So now, come to the line number 5. Cursor is there at line number 5. Cursor is there at line number 5. Control J. Control J. Control J. Control J. You got the similar line. 2 SOPs now. Similar line. Control J is a shortcut in the edit place to reproduce the current line. Now cursor is at line number 6. If you go for Control J, line number 6 will be reproduced. Okay. The current line reproduces for duplication purpose. Now you can observe a.java. There is a red mark. Why it is a red mark? We modified, not saved yet. We have modified, not saved. Go for Control S. Control S. Now, go to the command prompt. I already said 2 times up arrow. 2 times up arrow. Press enter. Recompile. Compilation done. Down arrow 1 time. Down arrow 1 time. Run. You got the modified output. Whenever you are not getting modified output, you have to cross-check saving recompilation. Saving recompilation. If any one is not done, you won't get the modified content. You won't get the modified content. Let us see, without saving, recompiling and run, whether modified output will be getting or not. So I'm going for Control J, not saving. Totally 4 SOPs are there. 4 SOPs are there. Not saved, not saved. Without saving, without saving. Red mark is there. Without saving. Recompile, Rerun. We got 3 lines of output. We are not getting 4th line. What is the reason? We did not save. Come back. Control S. Control S. Come back to the command prompt. 2 times up arrow. 1 time down arrow. You can see. 2 times up arrow. 1 time down arrow. Understood, everybody? Let us consider. After modifying, we are saving but not recompiling. Let us see that also. I'm just keeping one more line. Control J, Control S, I save. Totally 5 lines are. 5 lines. I modified, I saved, saving done. Now, I'm not recompiling, directly running. Just 1 time up arrow, directly running. We got 4 times only, not 5 times. What we had to do now? Recompile, by running. This is very, very important. Now come to the February batch DEV, everybody. What is the new observation here? You have some new observation here. Let me know. What is the new observation in the February batch DEV? In your systems. Not in my system, in your systems. Yes. There is one back file. a.java.back. For every modification, for every update, for every change, Edit Plus is developing one back file. So earlier, we were not modifying the Java file. We were keep on developing a new Java file, new Java file, new Java, file, new Java. First time, we modified a.java couple of times. Whenever you modify, back file will be developing by default. But in my system, back file not developed. I already configured it to the edit place. For any changes, don't develop the back file. Already we have a Java file and a class file. One more back file. See, now we might have spent 1 hour. In this 1 hour itself, 10 items are there. For every Java file, for every modification, back file is generating. More files will be. Generally, we don't require a back file. What back file is doing is, before modification, whatever content is there, that content moving into the back file. Before modification, whatever content is there, that content moving to the back file. If you really wanted a previous content, that you can get back. You can go to the back file and you can copy the previous content and keep in the current Java. Same can be done through Control Z. Control Z is a undo. But whenever you are closing the file, then through Control Z we cannot get. Once closing the file. Definitely back file is required in some of the sensitive operations. But we are learners. It's not like a project development. For learner, our environment should be very clean. Not like a more files, not getting confusion. That is why recommended not to get a back file for every modification. Let us configure to the edit place. Don't develop a back file. Now select the back file and remove. Everybody, select the back file and remove. Now come to the edit place. Try configuring in the edit place. Don't develop a back file for any changes. Go to the tools and preferences. Everybody, tools and preferences. Tools and preferences. In the edit place in the top, you can see the tools. Tools, preferences. Click on file. Left side file is there. Click on file. Now right side, observe all the options. There is one option which is generating a back file. Try observing. You should have some self-learning also. Tell me anybody. Which option is not first one? Which option is generating a back file? After selecting a file in the right side, keep checking all. You can see here, create backup file when saving. Are you finding? It's a second checkbox. You can observe my mouse movement. This is by default checked in your systems. You need to uncheck. Uncheck, apply, okay. Uncheck, apply, okay. Uncheck, apply, okay. Now you can see the bottom. Apply, okay. From now onwards, for any changes, edit place will not be generating the back file. Let us see practically. Again, come to the class A, modify. So this time, everybody, please follow me. I'm selecting 3 statements. Select all these 3 lines. Now press Ctrl J. Selected all lines are reproducing. Selected all lines. Ctrl J. Save it. Ctrl S. Now check it out. Back file created or not? No back file. Then everybody? Understood everybody? Back file. Back file. So we modified. Go 2 times up arrow. 1 time down arrow. Which system? See, finally we will be developing a one jar file. Once like a developing of a project got over, we'll develop a jar file or var file that will deploy in the server. In the server, we can run directly. That process you cannot understand. Now try running individual simple programs from the command prompt. Once project development got over, we'll develop through jar or var and we will deploy. That is like a advanced portion. You cannot understand. So let us see one more Java file. File, new Java. I'm choosing class name as a B. Come to the println. I'm just removing hello world. I'm just providing 100. No double quotation. Simple number. Numeric value. Control S. Control yes. The class name as a B. File name as a B.java. File name as B.java. Press enter. Compile and run. Compile and run. Anything can be printed by using SOP. Don't think like only string. Anything, whatever you wanted to print, that can be printed through SOP. So come to the file new Java. Class name I'm choosing as a C. Control J 100. Control J 1.5. Control J Boolean value true. Control J one single character under single quotation. Save it as C.java, compile and run. Control S, C.java, compile and run. All our Hello World programs, right from the scratch, even 10th standard student also can understand. All these are called as a literals, values. You will be knowing more about these values in the next session. We just developed Hello World programs right from the scratch. Each and every step I showed. Please practice all these programs. So generally, in every batch, I used to guide like create 2 folders, one for the classroom purpose, another for something like a outside a classroom. All these programs, all these experiments, doing one more. You can create like a FEB batch hyphen lab, something like a laboratory work. You can develop same programs in different ways. That's all for today. We will continue in the next class.